Hello there, welcome. If you are new, my name is Jen. I make plus size fashion videos. So if you're interested in that, click subscribe, stick around and hang out with me. If you're coming back, welcome to you too. Always so glad to have you here. And I have to start off by saying a huge thank you for all of your birthday wishes. It really did set an incredible tone just for the beginning of 40 to have so much love from you all. And I truly can't thank you enough. And I can't say thank you enough to all the people who helped put time and energy and creativity and resources into my birthday party. We had such a good time despite the heat. We were all kind of melting, but we still had a lot of fun. So thank you to everyone who played a part in making that happen. I'm feeling really good about the start of 40. So to start things off in my 40th year, I am partnering with Shapermint for this video, which is always fun. I love partnering with them. So thank you, Shapermint, for sponsoring today's video. I'll make sure my discount code goes up on the screen. There's a special link for you to shop down in the description of the video. So we are going to get out of our comfort zone. Maybe that's what being 40 is about. Maybe that's the lesson at 40. And we're going to try on some bodysuits, talk through them, style them, and it's going to be a good time. In addition to the special link for you to shop with and the discount code being down in that description box, you will also find links to shop all of the outfits that I am sharing. I will put everything in as exact as I can. I tried to make sure that most of the pieces I was showing you are things you can really get your hands on right now if you want to recreate the looks, but anything that maybe I can't find because it's sold out in the meantime or something like that, I will put something that is extremely close. And do know, I do all that research myself, so I pull the items that I think are going to be the best match, and it's done very intentionally, so I don't try to just slap something in there. But anyway, we have 6 different looks we're going to go through, so all the sizing, all the info, all the details down in that description box, along with my socials. If you have not followed me on Instagram or the LTK app, come follow me there because I'm always sharing, even more content over there, daily deals and sales and stuff like that. So I think that's all I wanted to say about that. Let's jump into the bodysuits. For me, I really have always liked the sleek look of a bodysuit. I always think that looks so nice. You guys have probably heard me talk about like sizing down so I can tuck something in so that it kind of has that appearance without having to deal with all of the stuff that comes with a bodysuit. So I think for me, it's always been, I like the look of a bodysuit. I don't like the mechanics of how a bodysuit functions. That might be a good way to say it. But I gotta say, they thought of a lot of details that made these a lot different for me to wear than other ones I have worn in the past. So let's get into why that is exactly. First of all, one thing I really enjoy is that this scoop neck style, it does have a thinner strap, but I didn't mind that. I actually kind of like that. These are easy to step into. You can step into it. You can pull it all the way up. There is something that happens with bodysuits sometimes where you're trying to pull it up and it sounds like it's gonna rip in two. So the only way to remedy that would be to unsnap it, and then you've got it on, but now it's not snapped. And what are you gonna do about that? That's why I've always said, forget it. But these are cut in such a way that you can totally leave them snapped, pull them right up, and they go on without a bit of trouble or difficulty. So just that right there, I already was like, okay, I see what you've done here and I'm here for it. The other thing that I think is so cool that has made this so different for me personally, in how I feel about bodysuits and what it was like to try these on and wear them, they have these 3 rows of snaps. So another issue with bodysuits for me has always been, even if let's say you unsnap it, you finally get it on, you figure out some way to, maneuver yourself or have somebody in your life that you love enough to say, hey, could you snap my bodysuit? That's fun. You could get it snapped and it could still be so short in the body and the torso that it's like, showing all the goods, and nobody wants that either. So that has sent a couple of bodysuits packing from my wardrobe because I thought, this is it. I'm gonna wear them. I'm gonna try it. I'm gonna be a convert. Everybody's wearing bodysuits. And then it's like, I don't know who this is fitting, but it's not me. My waist is too long. This gives you adjustability. So if you are taller like me, because I am a little over 5'7", by no means am I super tall, but I would say I'm taller than average. This works really well for me. But if you are much shorter, you're much shorter waisted, you're a petite gal, then you can adjust this. And that to me is like, why isn't everybody doing that? And there may be other brands that do, but for sure in some of the bodysuits that I have bought from maybe like some mass retailers, there was no adjustability. So this is a detail that I appreciate. And this is definitely like those two components, being able to step in, not having to unsnap, or being able to adjust the snaps to my height before I put it on. Total game changer in how I feel about bodysuits. In terms of outfit styling, I just kind of had fun seeing like what I could do with these and putting together outfits that I would actually wear. And so I just kind of got in my closet and went to town. So we're going to run through the looks. Again, like I said, I'm wearing the bodysuits in a 3X. I felt like that was a really good, comfortable fit. And in my other clothes, I wear between a 2X and 3X. In dresses, a lot of times it's a 2X. If I'm wearing like an elastic waist bottom, it'll probably be a 3X. In jeans, about a 24. In tops, a lot of times it could be a 1 or a 2X because I'm so much smaller on the top. So I know a lot of times people want really defined, specific numbers and measurements from me, but every retailer cuts their clothes differently these days and none of them are consistent. And I'm just always between sizes because I'm a pear shape. So you can kind of see what I look like, and if that matches you, then you could go with something similar, but I will make sure I list the size of the items down in that description for you. So if you see, for example, this skirt and you want to know what size I'm wearing, that will be there for you. And speaking of the skirt, the first look I did was just super simple. Like there could be nothing more simple than just throwing that bodysuit on with a maxi skirt. I put my favorite straw hat on that I love. If you have a bigger head, it is wonderful. I recommend it year after year. But you know, simple, classic, black and white. If you're going on vacation, you really can't go wrong. This skirt, I think, should still be available in most sizes. I had a similar one from Walmart that I do really love, but I think it's sold out in a lot of sizes. So this Target one is still very comfortable. I do highly recommend it. The 2X is still a great fit for me. So just keeping it very simple and chic, I think is a great way to sort of dip your toes in and see what you think about a bodysuit. You know, keeping the outfit simple will kind of help you make a determination about how you feel about the bodysuit that's going on underneath. If you are ready to jump into color and pattern and you don't care about black and white and things being simple, then this next look is definitely for you, because I wanted to bring in another maxi skirt, but I wanted to do something just a little more bright. So this is, I mean, I wouldn't call this obnoxiously bright or anything. It's a muted color palette, but it's color and pattern. And so this has a really cute little ruffle detail along the bottom. It has just all these really fun colors, and this maxi skirt, it is an Amazon find, and what I will say about it is that I don't think it runs small. I think it runs very straight up and down. So if you are like me and you're super curvy, I would consider sizing up to get a better fit. It just felt a little too clingy when I ordered it in a 3X. So I sized up to a 4X, and I feel like that just gave me a little more breathing room. But overall, it is a really cute skirt. You know, you're going to see it on in the try on portion of the video right next to me, and it's darling. I also added this really fun open knit cardigan, and these come in so many different colors. I will say, I think these cap out in an XXL, maybe a 3X, but I think for sure I have this in the XXL. It'll be noted in the description what it exactly is. But these are very generously sized. They run slouchy, they run oversized, and they just come in a lot of fun colors. And because they are that open knit, that's why I chose to include this. Although it stays hotter than, hotter than Hades in Oklahoma in the summer, if you're up in the mountains or you're by the water, you might get a reprieve at night and need a layer. Or if you're in like a really cold restaurant or museum or something like that, things like this are just really nice to add an extra layer. But it's an open knit, so it's gonna breathe. But I just thought the combo of that whole outfit was really pretty. So that's definitely another way that you could consider styling the bodysuits. You all know that I'm not afraid to repeat outfits or show something more than one time in multiple videos because that's real life. That's how we really dress. So I have shown you these jeans before. You have seen them. They are not new, but they have been a favorite. I have reached for them a lot. And this is denim from Walmart. It's the Signature by Levi Strauss brand. So their denim is always really affordable. It's usually 30 bucks or less. At the time I'm filming this, I think these are on major sale too. So click the link and definitely check below to see what price they're sitting at when you watch this. But the other day they were down to like under 20 bucks, I think. So I get these in my true size 24 and they have stretch. They are comfortable. So I really like these. These are kind of my alternative to wearing cutoffs. And so I grabbed these and did a couple of different things over the top. So obviously you've got your bodysuit on, you've got your jeans on, and I will say one drawback of bodysuits, of course, is that you've got to take off your jeans and you've got to peel down the bodysuit. So, you know, that's not going to be for everybody, but some people, it doesn't bother them one bit. So it just kind of depends on what camp you're in, but you can wear them with jeans. And then I also have another Amazon little layering piece to show you. This comes in a few different colors. It has the really pretty Swiss dot. You know, I talked about this color recently that although it does kind of feel like fall, it's been everywhere for the summer. So it's a beautiful color. This color pairs really nicely with turquoise. So you could give that a shot. But I just think that layering pieces like this, it gives you, you know, some arm coverage, makes you maybe feel a little more comfortable if showing your arms is not your thing. There's a lot of other ways you could style this too. So this is a versatile piece, but one that I think is just so fun with all of these little details. And I do believe, yep, I have this in the 2X or XXL. So again, a very generous cut, a very generous fit. And then for the second look that I did with the jeans, I think just having like a nice collared button down that you can just sort of wear open is always a really classic look. And this one in particular came from Old Navy, and I'm like 99.9% sure that it's currently sold out, which is a bummer because this one is like a linen texture, so I really like it. But I know that there is one similar that I saw the other day online, so I'll make sure that that is linked for you. And you know, this is the kind of thing you could probably find in a lot of places all year round. I just think the look of this with, you know, a crisp white bodysuit and your jeans, I just think that looks so nice. So definitely wearing it with, you know, jeans and a layering piece like this over the top is a look that I think I would repeat over and over again. I think we all know by now that I love a good jogger. They are one of the things I live in all the time. And I recently picked up a couple pair from Amazon, specifically from their line called The Drop. And they are actually a sweater knit jogger. I'm wearing the black ones as we speak. This is kind of a camel color. And I realized like sweater knit pants in end of June, almost July, like, have you lost it? I know. But hear me out. The thing about it is a lot of joggers get made in very synthetic materials or things that don't feel natural. They don't have any breathability. And what winds up happening sometimes is your legs get covered in sweat because that fabric, while it is soft, there's no airflow. These have tons of airflow. They are a natural fabric. And so I actually don't mind wearing these at all, wherever, whenever. So that's just a personal preference. You certainly don't have to wear a sweater knit jogger by any means, but if you are curious about them, I like these. I really do recommend them. I think the quality is good. I can wear 2X and 3X in these. You know, I can just kind of go back and forth, so that's nice. Anyhow, for this look, I really thought it would be fun to take the jogger and then throw on some chambray in the camp shirt. It's becoming a way of life. Don't know what to do? Add a camp shirt. Not sure how to style it? Throw on a camp shirt. Like, it's the answer for everything these days for me, it seems. But there's a reason why they've been so popular. I wear these in a 3X and that makes them, you know, oversized. They go over my hips just fine. So I just thought this came together as a really cute look. And the hat that I'm wearing, that is the 47 brand. It's the khaki color. Sometimes the khaki color in any team can be hard to track down. I'm not like a diehard Braves fan myself, but my husband is. So I'm always here to support whatever teams he likes and, you know, keep the good energy and the good juju flowing for those teams. So that's why I'm wearing the Atlanta, if you're curious. But those hats, I will say the quality is really good. They're really nice. So I'll see if I can find the khaki version and make sure that I link that for you as well. I felt like I could not do this bodysuit styling video without using my beloved linen pants. I think that is such a easy, chic way to do a bodysuit. So for this look, I brought in my trusty Target linen pants. They're the Ava and Viv brand. They have such great stretch. I feel like the sizing is generous. I do these in a 2X. They are great if you are on the taller side. They have a little bit more length. If you are petite though, you know, like I said, a little over 5'7". So I feel like if you're kind of under 5'7", if you are, you know, even 5'6", 5'5", and these don't work for you, check out Old Navy, because a lot of times they will have varying lengths in their linen pants. They don't just do one kind. They have cropped options, and I just feel like their similar linen pant overall is a little bit shorter than the Target one. So, but those are kind of my top two retailers that I have gotten my linen pants from lately, and I have loved them so much. And I thought it was kind of fun to do the black on black look. I know in summer we kind of think like, you know, black being really hot, but when you're kind of showing your arms off, you know, you've got your linen on, that is a little bit cooler, and that black on black just looks very chic, very sophisticated. You don't have to do a ton in terms of styling unless you just want to. It kind of gives you that color palette that you can, you know, play with, layering other textures and other either bold colors or neutral colors. So I just thought black on black would be something kind of fun, and that's exactly what I did, and I was really happy with how that look turned out. So if you don't have linen pants in your closet, definitely get you some. They are really comfy and an easy way to elevate the look of a bodysuit. Now, I did mention that this video was definitely an experiment in getting outside of my comfort zone, and that is true both with the bodysuits, like the regular, you know, scoop neck traditional bodysuit, and then with this one. So this is the same scoop neck, very similar in that regard. So I can step right into it, pull it up, no problem. There's no snaps here, and that's because it is a mid-thigh bodysuit. So this is actually shorts, and people do wear things like this for shapewear, so you could definitely do that with it. But a lot of people have started wearing things like this, these kind of little one-piece numbers, as like, that's the outfit, which for me, I see it on other people and go like, yeah, you look good, that's super cute. But for me, I just always think like, it's hard to picture me wearing that in my life, feeling good about it, feeling comfortable in it. But for the purposes of this video and for giving you my honest thoughts and feedback on it, I wanted to put it to the test. So I did put it on. I'm not a shorts gal, but I put this on and I styled it in a way that's kind of similar to what I've seen other people do. I put in my Instagram stories, I was like, you guys, is this what we're doing? Is this how we wear these? Because like, I'm from the era of, you know, juicy tracksuits. Like I don't know what to do with this. But you'll see I put it on with my trusty chambray camp shirt, some sneakers, my hat. That's kind of how I see a lot of people do it. And here's what I will say. Do I feel like that is something I would go out of the house in and be like, yep, this is my look? Probably not. But if you love it, you will love this one. This is made the same way with the same quality and stretch and structure as the regular bodysuits. And so it's pretty darn comfortable. Now, again, you'd be pulling it down and all that, so you may not want to mess with that. But if there's any part of you that has been curious about trying this trend and wearing something like this, this is a pretty good place to start. This is comfortable. I get the appeal. I totally see why a lot of people are wearing this. You know, I always say, like, don't make yourself sick and anxious trying to prove that you're confident. You don't have to prove anything to anybody ever. You are fine just how you are. And if you want to wear something, wear it unapologetically. And if you don't, because it really makes you feel upset inside, don't do that to yourself either. So I would say if you're feeling like trying something new and you've never worn anything like this, Quality and comfort here are fantastic. Give it a shot and see what you think. I would love to know what you think about it. Have I changed my mind about bodysuits? I think I have. I think that not all bodysuits are made the same. They are definitely not all created equal, but I think these Shapermint ones in particular really knock some things out of the park for me that were always pain points in other ones that I tried. And so if you give me comfort and quality and ease of wear in something, that means everything to me. So I feel like Shapermint really addressed some of the things I just did not care for about bodysuits in the past and made it to where now I think I would actually enjoy wearing these and styling them and putting them into regular rotation in my wardrobe. And if you have been curious about bodysuits, if it's been a while since you've tried one, if you've seen people wearing them, but you're like, I don't want to spend $100 for a bodysuit, give these a shot. I really do think that you will be impressed and you will enjoy them. I would love to know, are you a bodysuit fan? Do you kind of stay away? Like where have you been landing on bodysuits? Because I've been seeing them everywhere and I'm glad I'm kind of getting to be a part of the conversation, but I'd love to know your thoughts on bodysuits. And if you want to try them, again, the link is down there for you to shop. The discount code is there for you. Thank you, Shapermint, so much for partnering with me, letting me give these a shot, see how I could style them and make them work for me. And if no one else has said it to you today, you're awesome. I love you, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.